How do I start this? Yeah, that's probably good enough. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've recorded anything. Sorry about that, but I'm trying to get back into it. I promised myself that I would, and get back into YouTubing in general. So I do have some plans coming up for a few things I want to do. And so one of the first things I did, well, this wasn't really planned, but let's go ahead and have a little backstory, shall we? Now, I replayed God of War recently. I'm still working on 100%ing it, and started up Skyrim because I've been like on a sort of a Nordic kick lately for whatever reason, and so all this talk about mead and stuff really made me realize a couple things. Well, one thing really, I never actually tried it before. Now, because Facebook likes to stalk you and work with Google, apparently they heard me think about wanting to try it, and then also started getting ads popping up all over my Facebook page, and I think even maybe Instagram, I can't remember. And so they were gracious enough to show me, and so I decided I'll go ahead and try some, and I wanted to go ahead and make a little video about it, seeing my reaction and talking about the specific mead that I bought. Now, I've never had mead before, so I don't know if it's going to be a good one or not. But if it tastes good and it's a bad one, then, well, that's even better somehow. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so we have the box, and once you get inside the box, now, the mead that I bought, I got off of a website that I can't remember the name of. They sell two specific brands. They come with a few coasters, it looks like. They sell something called Groenfell Meadery and Havoc Mead. So these are two different brands, and from the description that they gave on the website is that the this one is more of a traditional mead type flavors, while the Havoc is more bold. I'll probably try a few of different ones, and obviously each of them I'll probably make a little video about. I wanted to give it a shot, so I just went with this. It comes with a couple coasters. It comes with a nice little card, talking about trying mead, and actually gives you a few nice little cocktails there. Maybe I'll try out some of these in the future, because apparently mead is good for cocktails more so than beer or wines. Not that you can't put beer and wines into cocktails, but mead is a bit more accessible. And a welcome card. But who cares about that? And isn't it so convenient that when they ship it to you, it's already cold? It's almost like I actually got it a couple days ago and put the cans in the fridge, and I'm just reboxed it so that I could make it look like it's an unboxing video. Funny how that works. Alright, so this one is called Valkyries Choice. They have a few different kinds. You can check out their website. Just look up, either the name of the brand, or you can look up Valkyries Choice or Havoc Mead, and it'll take you to their store page. This is just the original craft mead. They have some other ones that are apparently aged in oak and have different flavors like berries and whatnot. So pretty good variety. They come in 1 pint cans. This in particular one is 6.9 ABV. Nice. And naturally gluten-free. Now, before I actually crack this open, let's crack it open, see what it looks like, and because I don't know if this is foamy, I don't know if it's gonna have a head like a beer. Some do, some don't. It could just be straight up more like a honey wine. So let's go ahead and it smells interesting. It doesn't seem to be carbonated. Is this a 1 pint glass? I think it's a 1 pint glass. Oh. Yep, that's 1 pint. I'll set that down for a second. Oh my goodness. So it smells interesting. It doesn't smell like beer. And let me clarify this up. Mead is not beer. Okay, beer is made by fermenting by using yeast to ferment the sugar found in grains, barley specifically, when you're making beer, while mead gets its fermentable sugar from honey. So it's a very different kind of drink. While there are meads that have grains in them, not all meads are actually beers. And this one, as far as I can tell, is straight up honey
Based on Viking-era ceremonial meads, Valkyries' choice is fermented completely dry and comes in an outrageously drinkable 6.9, even though according to Wikipedia over here they go all the way up to 18%, which is a lot for something that's kind of like a beer, but it's not a beer. Clarify that. Camera. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Maybe I shouldn't have poured the whole pint into this glass. Alright, so, it's pretty good. It's not a beer. It's not carbonated, but it tastes like it should. You ever drink something that tastes like it should be carbonated, but it's not? Because it's got like the harsher, not the harsher flavor of a beer, but the more robust flavor that things like beer offer without any of the carbonation. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. I don't dislike it. It's very good, actually. So my first mead, I don't like it as much as I like beer. Maybe that's because of the specific kind. I don't know. I was expecting it, because it's fermented with honey, to be a little sweeter than it actually is. But I plan on trying a few different more. Like, I will drink this, and I'll probably end up getting more. Now, because I never had a mead before, I don't know if I could say that this is a great one. It's definitely the best, but also the worst one I've ever had, because it's the only one I've ever had. So, I mean, give it a shot. Shots. Alcohol. I love being a genius. But give it a try if you want. Now, I looked it up on their website. It gives you the option to either buy online or look for a store. But when you go to look for a store, every single store that it lists is in the northeastern part of America. So if you're in the south or anywhere out west, basically if you're not in New England area, chances are you won't be able to walk into a store and get this, but you can get it online. I lived down in Florida, and it got here in about a week, which is pretty good considering. Actually, it's very good now that I think about it. So what's the verdict? I like it. I'm not going to throw it out. I probably won't have more than 1 pint of this at a time, which I usually don't for most alcohols anyways. I will be trying more. I'm not in love with it. Like I was, like the first time I drank Guinness, I was instantly head over heels. Drinking this, I'm not 100% sold. But it is good. And you know what? Actually, now that I've had more time to drink it and take a few sips, my palate's adjusting, and I'm actually beginning to like it a little bit more. I would like to see what it tastes like. I know that some meads are probably a bit more sweeter, and the ones that have grains and are ones that are also aged in barrels. I wonder how those taste. They probably got some caramelly overtones to them. Ooh, I really want to try that. So I like it. Once again, I can't say this is a great mead. This is kind of my benchmark, so whether it's really good or really bad, I'm going to guesstimate, because this is... And I wonder if being shipped so long, because it has a little bit of, I don't want to say spoil, but it does taste a little off, and I can't quite pinpoint why. And the thing is, I don't know if that's because it's a mead, or if it's this mead, or it's because it was shipped in a box and then sitting on a porch in Florida for a few hours before I got home to bring it inside. But I like it. And if this is a bad one, then a good one. And if this is a bad one, then a good one I might actually just end up falling in love with as one of my new favorite drinks. So, in conclusion, this was a very enlightening experience. I'm glad that I tried it. I do not regret paying for it at all. And I'm excited to try a few more ones. Now, I'm not really good at this whole ending a video thing, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just make it stop mid-sentence.